The Young and the Restless spoilers Tuesday, January 20th. Victor decides Matt's fate. Chelsea offers proof. A tale of two fates. Victor's judgment and Chelsea's gambit. Dateline. Genoa City, Tuesday, January 20th. In the world of high-stakes finance, forbidden passion, and generational warfare that defines Genoa City, days rarely pass as mere calendar entries. They are epics, each sunrise heralding a seismic shift in the delicate ecosystem of power. This Tuesday, January 20th, proved to be one such cataclysmic day, as two master strategists, one a titan of industry, the other a reformed artist with a past as colorful as her designs, played their hands in a high-stakes game where the chips were nothing less than human destiny and corporate supremacy. The patriarch's verdict. Matt's fate sealed, in silence. All eyes, and a palpable sense of dread, were fixed upon the penthouse office of Newman Tower. Behind its imposing doors, Victor Newman, the indomitable mustache, convened a tribunal of one to decide the future of his grandson Matt. The young man's misguided attempt to ally with the nefarious Jordan, a plot born of twisted familial longing and manipulation, had left him in the most precarious of positions, at the mercy of his grandfather's notorious, often merciless, sense of justice. Sources close to the Newman inner sanctum describe a scene of intense, quiet gravity. Victor did not rant. He did not roar. This was a colder, more dangerous iteration of the patriarch, the chess master surveying a board where a beloved piece had turned traitor. Across from him, Matt sat, not with the defiance of a Newman, but with the hollowed-out resignation of a pawn who finally understood the cost of the game. The tension wasn't in what was said, but in what wasn't, our insider reveals. Victor paced slowly, his gaze fixed on the city he built, as if weighing Matt's fate against the skyline. He asked simple, devastating questions. Do you understand the damage? Do you know what true loyalty requires? Victor's decision, when it came, was not delivered as a pronouncement, but as a decree wrapped in a test. He has decided Matt's fate, and it is a purgatory of his own design. Matt will not be cast out of Newman Enterprises entirely. That would be too simple, and Victor rarely relinquishes control. Instead, he is to be exiled to the most remote, grueling, and scrutinized subsidiary in the Newman Empire, the agricultural machinery division in the frozen plains of Saskatchewan. He is to start in the warehouse, his every move, every paycheck, every moment of frustration monitored and reported directly to Victor. It's a classic Victor maneuver, a longtime business rival commented. It's not forgiveness, and it's not quite destruction. It's reforging in the coldest fire he can find. He's stripping Matt of every privilege, every glimpse of glamour, to see if there's raw Newman steel underneath the poor judgment. He's deciding if Matt is salvageable as an heir, or if he's merely a lesson for the others. The fate is decided, but the story is far from over. This exile is both punishment and anvil. Will it break Matt completely, or will it, as Victor secretly hopes, forge him into something stronger and more loyal? The answer will write the next chapter for the Newman dynasty. Chelsea's calculated revelation. Proof in a platter. While the Newman saga unfolded in shades of gray and corporate steel, a more vibrant, dangerous drama was reaching its zenith at the Grand Phoenix. Chelsea Lawson, having meticulously played a long and emotionally torturous game, made her decisive move. Confronting the ever-scheming Sally Spectra and the perpetually conflicted Adam Newman, Chelsea did not come with hysterics or accusations. She arrived as a prosecutor with an airtight case. With the cool precision of a surgeon, she presented her proof of their ongoing affair. This was no mere rumor overheard by Chloe or a suspicious text message. Chelsea's evidence was described as irrefutable and multifaceted, a digital dossier that likely included timestamps, financial records for a clandestine rendezvous, and perhaps most damningly, direct testimony or documentation that contradicted Sally and Adam's carefully constructed denials. This wasn't a slap across the face. It was a drone strike on their narrative. An eyewitness at the hotel bar noted. Chelsea laid it all out on a coffee table between them. She wasn't crying. She was cold, focused, and terrifyingly calm. You could see the color drain from Sally's face. Adam's trademark smirk vanished, replaced by a stunned, calculating silence as he realized every exit was blocked. Chelsea's offer of proof serves multiple masterstrokes. First, it instantly shatters the gaslighting campaign Adam and Sally have wielded against her, validating her sanity and intuition in one fell swoop. Second, it seizes the moral and strategic high ground. She is no longer the unstable ex, but the wronged party holding all the cards. Third, and most critically, it forces a reckoning she knows will be more destructive for them than any scene she could make. The fallout is immediate and volcanic. Sally's reputation, freshly rebuilt at Spectra Fashions, is now teetering on the brink of home wrecker infamy. Her professional partnership with Adam is exposed as a front for passion, jeopardizing her business and her standing with the Newmans. For Adam, this exposes a catastrophic failure in his signature cunning. He underestimated Chelsea's resolve and her skill, and now faces not only the collapse of his new relationship, but a potentially devastating blow to his fragile reconciliation with his father, Victor, who despises public scandal that harms the family brand. As Tuesday draws to a close, Genoa City is fundamentally altered. In one office, a young man's life is redirected down a path of harsh, isolated atonement, a testament to the brutal love of a grandfather who rules an empire. In a penthouse suite, a romantic deception is obliterated by forensic truth, leaving two schemers exposed and a wronged woman standing amid the wreckage, her path forward suddenly clear and empowered. These parallel plots, Victor's judicial exile and Chelsea's evidentiary exposé, are masterclasses in power reassertion. They prove that in this town, fortunes can turn not just on boardroom votes or stolen manuscripts, but on a single decision delivered in silence and a single folder of proof presented with steely resolve. The players have made their moves. The board is shaken. And as the lights of Genoa City twinkle in the winter night, one thing is certain. The restless souls who call it home will awaken tomorrow to a new world, forged in the fires of this unforgettable Tuesday.